saw you walking in the street one day. It was a Sunday. You had flowers in your hand. You were dancing with your headphones on. Didn't care then. Everyone was watching you moving to the beat. Cause swerving in the street just to get a glimpse of you. You were posing for them. Yeah, you were strutting for them.
Hey there, everybody. What time is it? It's 9:20 in the morning. I'm just getting started with my day. I want to have a really productive day today, so I'm going to start working in a little bit. I'll tell you more about that later, but I just want to point out that my wonderful, amazing girlfriend Maren just stayed up all night to finish an essay, and she's going to bed now. That's how things are going right now. Sometimes you just gotta pull an all-nighter. Do you have any words? I don't recommend. That's valid. Alright, so we are getting to the end of the semester here at UCU. There are only 2 weeks left of the semester. In fact, it's only actually a week and a half because the last week ends on a Wednesday. Why? I do not know. This is typically final season, aka the worst time of the year. You're usually super busy, you have a ton of deadlines, ton of work to do. And that's exactly the case. Tomorrow, Sunday, I have my final paper for literature due. Monday, I have my writing exam for Dutch. Tuesday, I have a speech for rhetoric. Wednesday, I have to turn in a presentation for transitional justice. And then Thursday, I have my reading exam for Dutch. So this next coming week, I already know is going to be pretty tough, and I'm really going to need to push myself to get things done. So I wanted to get a good start on that today. So what I want to do for today is finish my literature final paper. I want to get a really good start on my speech for rhetoric, and I want to do some review, some studying for my Dutch exams. Alright, so it's like 45 minutes later, something like that. And I just finished writing my essay. It's definitely like a preliminary draft. I'm not going to submit it as it is now. I'm going to take a little bit of a break from this for a moment. I'll come back to it later today to kind of do some final checks, finish up the referencing and everything. So now I think I'm going to move on to working on my speech for rhetoric. I haven't started it at all. And I need to turn in like the written version of my speech on Monday. So I pretty much only have like 2 days to write it. I'm doing a speech about why female athletes should be paid the same as male athletes, and it's great. That's something I really believe in, I'm very passionate about, so you know, it should be pretty easy to write a speech about. So it's like a little after 11 right now, so I think I'll work on this until like 12, and then I'll make myself some lunch. Alright, so it's about 12 o'clock now. I think I'm gonna have lunch. I don't really know what to make. I could be super lazy and put frozen pizza in the oven, but I had that for dinner last night, and I should probably have something a little bit more healthy. I'm gonna make a salad. Hey vlog, you really missed something crazy. I had a full glass of water and I spilled it all over the floor. Anyways, I have my lunch. And I'm here hanging out with Olivia. We're vibing, we're kind of scheming, going to perhaps Descartes, which is one of the academic buildings later, to have a little study moment. I've never actually been in Descartes before. So yes, we're thinking of maybe going there later. I made an extra portion of this salad for Milena for whenever she rises out of the grave. She's passed out right now. I just went to go see if she was awake. She's not. Basically, I just got freaking exhausted out of nowhere after having my lunch, but it's okay. I have a little bit more energy now, kind of. I'm gonna head to one of the academic buildings. I'm gonna see if I can get into Descartes, but I'm guessing I won't. So yeah, I'll probably end up in either Voltaire, Newton, or Locke somewhere. Yeah, fingers crossed there'll be like an empty classroom there that nobody's using. So I just made it to the academic building in Newton. I'm gonna walk inside and see if I can find a classroom. I gotta put on my mask first though. This is hard to do with one hand. So I just walked through pretty much the entire building and every single classroom is locked. But I'm just gonna try the next building over and see if I have more luck there. That was a waste of my time. I guess they must lock the classrooms over the weekends, which in hindsight, I guess that makes sense. And there are places that you can work and study outside of the classrooms in the academic buildings. There are usually like areas with some chairs, tables, maybe some couches as well. And I can get into there, but they were all packed with people because, well, yeah, it's final season, so. But for now, I'm gonna try and work in my room, and I think before I actually get started working, I might need to clean up a little bit because she's a little cluttered and that's definitely gonna get in the way of my productivity. So time for a little clean. Cleared off my desk a little bit. I have some trash that I'm gonna go throw away. More trash from takeout like a few days ago. Ew. And then I have been hoarding some dishes in my room, so I'm finally going to wash those. All right, so that didn't really go as I thought it would. So one of the best parts about living on campus is actually being able to live with my unit mates. They're all super fun people. I love spending time with them. But the one downside to that is I honestly don't see the time go by when I'm with them because I'm just having so much fun. Earlier, I went downstairs to go wash the dishes that I've been hoarding in my room, which, you know, shouldn't take more than like 5 minutes tops. And I was down there for an hour and a half. Anyways, now I'm gonna come back to my literature paper, finish up the referencing, and just kind of do one last check, read through of it, make sure it looks all good, and then I'm gonna submit it. Oh my goodness, this part always freaks me out. Like, I'll have the essay finished, it'll be totally fine, but just the actual final moment of sending it in, it freaks me out. It's done. Oh, I got the confirmation email that it's submitted. So for Dutch, I have 3 different exams. I've got the writing, the reading, and then the oral. And writing is the very first one. So a big part of that is going to be grammar. How I like to study for grammar in Dutch is by making kind of a study guide, I guess, or like a grammar cheat sheet. And this is just something that I used to study. Obviously, we don't get to bring anything like this into the exams. Oh, should I set up my microphone so we have crisp audio?
I love crisp audio.
Audio crispifies in 3, 2, 1.
Is it crispy?
It's probably crispy. We'll see. Everything's here.
I vlog.
Look at her. Hair reveal. Bang reveal.
I have bangs now.
She cut them herself. And she looks great.
I'm going, man. I'm gonna go play volleyball.
That's so fun.
Because that's what I do instead of work. Unless you're my mom watching. Maren spoke Dutch to us for the first time the other day, and it was so weird. Because we've lived together for 2 years now, and I've never heard her speak Dutch before. Because she doesn't want to.
I won't do it again. It's about 5:30 now. I think I'm going to pack up my things and head over to Milena's place. Yes, she is alive. Alright, I think if I walk around the corner right now, we'll see Caroline playing volleyball. So let's take a look.
It goes without saying, but you're my best friend, my second earth. We're kisses like a song, so warm.
So it's a little bit later now. Milena made a lovely dinner for the two of us. There's a nice little sunset going on right now. So we're gonna take a little bit of a walk around campus also just to get some nice fresh air before getting started with work.
Sanctuary in our little bubbles. I feel you. Revival. Ride with you in sunset lights. Yeah. You're simply wonderful. And all that you are. You're simply wonderful. And all that we've got.
So we just got back from our walk. It was really nice. I mean, we're only walking for like 10 minutes or so, but there's a really beautiful sky, some nice clouds. So yeah, that was super nice. And we stopped by the vending machines and got some snacks because, you know, sometimes you just need a little sugar. We ran into Caroline. She's still playing volleyball. I swear she's been playing for like almost 3 hours now, and it's kind of chilly outside. So you know what, I'm very impressed, Caroline. I'm very impressed. But now at 9 o'clock, Milena is interviewing her dad for a paper she needs to write, so I need to kind of just be quiet for a bit. So I think I'm either going to do work, or if I'm too tired, I might just like watch some YouTube or something. Yeah, we'll see how that goes. I'll let you know. I'll take you along with me.
And I got a question, how you defy all logic? Are you alien, angel, gods?
Alright, so I just did a really quick plan for my day tomorrow, just kind of breaking it down. You can't see that. On that note, that's all I've got for you today. I hope you enjoyed this video. It's been a hot second since I made one, so you know, maybe I'm a little bit rusty. Like, comment, subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I'll see you in the next one.